Hey everybody, welcome back to the craft room. I know my lighting is not all that good. I've just got the one lamp and I don't want to plug another one in. But anyway, I thought I would hop in here real quick this evening. This is Friday, August, whatever day it is. I don't have a clue. It's Friday, August 6th. And it is about 10:30 p.m. which is a little early for us for a Friday, but everybody went home. I only had a small group tonight, and I guess a lot of them were tired, so yeah, like I said, they've already gone home. So here I am. I did change shirts. This is not the shirt that I wore today, but I didn't think you guys wanted to see a green shirt that was splattered with ice cream and syrups and sauces and who knows what else. So I put something that looked a little better on. Anyway, last week, I think my neighbors are out back. Anyway, last week I was showing you guys that I had started something new, which I can't remember, I didn't watch the video before I recorded this, but I was in the process of doing a Tunisian cable square, but that didn't last very long at all. Even though I tried a larger hook, after what I had, showed you guys, it was too tight, and the acrylic yarn that I was using was squeaking way too much. And I could not get my stitches to look right, and it was just all wonky. I have done this before. It's been several years back, but I did make a scarf for hubby with the Tunisian cable, which looked really cool. If you look back, I started one in brown. That's not the one that I made for him. I actually made him a royal blue one, which those worked out fine, but I used Hobby Lobby yarn and it was not as stiff and squeaky and rough as the acrylic yarn, which is what I was using. Sorry, Red Heart, but you're stiff and squeaky and I don't like it. So anyway, that project got frogged, and then I found the new project idea, which really intrigued me. The website that I found it on, I believe, was Knitter Knotter, and they also have a YouTube channel. I will try to find those and link those in the description box. If I don't do it right away, I will do it within the next day or so. But I was intrigued by her Tunisian square in the round, which didn't make sense. Square and round are not two words that you normally put together, because square is not round and round is not square. But I grabbed some cotton yarn because cotton is so nice and soft. I grabbed this green, which I recently made a knit washcloth with this, if you guys remember. And I grabbed this gold yellow color. I don't know what brands these are. These are a 4-weight yarn. Neither one of them had labels on them, but I thought they would look good together because I think they do. Kind of a almost neon green and a golden color yellow. So I started this Tunisian square in the round. Now with this, you use a double-ended hook. You start out in the round, but with your increases, it comes out square. And I only worked on this for maybe 2 days, just one little weekend, and I haven't worked on it since last weekend. But I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna pull my hook out. I'm actually using a J hook for this, which I think she recommended an I, maybe she recommended a J, I don't remember. But that's what I'm using for this. And my stitch markers designate where my corners started, and the green stitch marker is where my first corner stitch was, for those that want to know. But here's my Tunisian square that's been done in the round. It's pretty cool. It definitely is square. I'll turn that towards the light so you guys can see it a little better. And I haven't blocked it or anything, and I still have, so it goes this way, I still have this row to do to come up with my first stitch. So I have one side left to go. But that, yeah, looks pretty cool. Let me move these up so you can see the middle. Just starts with a single crochets in the middle, and then you start your, she does her increase different than I normally do, but I followed her increase instructions for her pattern. And I'll show you the back in case you're wanting to know what the back looks like. pretty cool. Like I said, I haven't worked on this since last week, but I definitely can see myself finishing this or going a little bit farther and making, I don't know, maybe a washcloth with it or something like that. So this is definitely a keeper. I will stash it somewhere here in the craft room for future crafting. It's not what I'm in the mood for today. I stuck it over on my shelf, which is what you normally see in the background. I don't know why this is like closing. But anyway, an update on the Tunisian hat that I was making flat. I haven't done a whole lot on it for about 2 weeks, I don't think, but I was using this Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek, and this is, what is it, purple and gray multi, which that's exactly what it is. But if you remember, if you watched my videos from a couple weeks ago, I was using this hook. This is a J hook, and it is like 16 inches long, 18 inches long, something like that. It's a little bit longer than 12 inches. It's the longest one that I have, and it's just about right for making a flat hat. And I want you to know, I did put my stitch marker, so I did not lose any stitches when I shoved this in my bag. I remembered. But anyway, as you remember, I was doing this flat, and I was complaining because it starts with 2 knit stitches and it ends with 2 knit stitches. So when you put the hat together, you've got 4 knit stitches in a row. So annoying. But I went ahead and I am continuing on with the same knit 2, purl 2. Now this is a Tunisian knit and Tunisian purl. So it's like with the hook, not with needles. But this is what I have so far. Looks pretty cool. So when it goes in the round, give you a rough idea. And I'm just going to go all the way up normal with it. And if I have to, I'll do some regular crochet at the bottom here to make it lay flat. So those are updates on those 2 projects. I can't think of any other projects. Oh yes, and I don't have it with me, but the knit hat that I've been working on, which is made with the I Love This Yarn Jazzed Stripes. I believe I showed it to you a couple days ago, maybe. If not, I know I shared it on my blog. Better put that away. Shouldn't be pointing at people with crochet hooks. I know I put it on my blog, which the link to that is down in the description box below. But I am to the point where it is time to start decreasing. I was starting with the starting grid hat and decided that I do not want to do the knit purl every other row. So I have my 2-inch ribbing and then am doing just straight knit with that. I know I told you this the other day, but it's in my bag. I did find my DPNs, so when I get back in the mood for that, I will start working on the decrease for that hat. The only other thing that I have, and I have to roll over here by my window, there's a nice breeze tonight. It's not too bad up here. And get this, I did start a new craft room project, and it is not a loom knit hat. I have not been working on hats, I just have not been in the mood. But let me grab this real quick. And I've actually started this before, and I believe I started it with this yarn. I don't know why this is a large project, but I want to make it. This is the, and I cannot pronounce it, Zwabers shawl knitting pattern, or something like that, from Noble Knits. When I got this was a free pattern, and I do not remember if I got it off their website or where I got it from, but I printed it off. There's what it says. Like I said, its skill level is beginner, and all it is knits, purls, and yarn overs. No. It's knits and slips. That's all it is. You just knit back and forth every row, and then every other row you knit the second stitch front and back, which is your decrease. It's not real hard. But I did mark on here that I was using the mandala size 3 with size, I think it says 7 needles. It's either 7 or 9. I can't read my own writing. But I frogged it. And I'm pretty sure I was using 7 because it was the size 7 needles were wrapped up with this yarn. But I am using still, and again, this mandala yarn. It is Mandala Baby. This will be a Lion brand. And the color on this one is, on this other side, it's called Far, Far Away. And it's like blue, green, yellow, white, pink, and then green. This is like the first repeat, and then it goes into some green, which is tucked under this blue. But I just started this last night, or the night before, so I don't have a whole lot going. But I think it's going really well. Come on, it's all tangled here. And these, I'm actually using the size recommended for the yarn, which is a size 5. And these are like 29-inch circulars, I think. But this is what I have so far. Turn that a little bit so you can see that. I think it's looking really good. There's the other side. So yeah, that's what I've got, and that's what I've started, and that's what I've been working on, and that's what I've frogged in the last week. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about my projects that I've been working on. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because you never know what's going to happen here in the craft room. And share with a friend if you think they might like it. And I will see you right back here in the craft room for my next video.